And the president of the St. Louis School Board opening up about leadership challenges and questionable credit card charges.
Toni Cousins says she's focused on moving forward, and she sat down only tonight with 5 on Your Side's Brent Solomon. Brent?
Well, Mike, Kelly Cousins, who recently announced plans to run for another term, spoke freely with me tonight. Her reaction to a fellow school board member's abrupt resignation last week. Questions about board members traveling and getting flight upgrades. Even parting ways with the former superintendent.
There was questionable spending in regards to the superintendent.
The board made a decision to part ways with her.
Yes.
Did the board make the right call with that?
Yes, I believe that we did. It was best for us to sever ties with her.
School Board President Toni Cousins on the decision to dismiss former Superintendent Keisha Scarlett after what she called red flags.
When did that come to light? When did you start to get some inkling that things may not be where they should be?
It really came upon a time when it was more so time for her evaluation. We started having questions and concerns about some of the things we were looking at, mostly the hiring practice.
Our interview comes days after former school board member Sadie Weiss resigned publicly, citing unprofessional behavior and concerns about charges on the board secretary's credit card. Cousins says she didn't see it coming.
She has the ability, just like every other board member, she can actually go to the secretary and say, can I see the credit card statements?
And would you encourage her to do that?
Absolutely. I encourage any board member to do it.
She also said there were times where she felt like it was a two-person show. And specifically, she pointed to you and Matt Davis.
That's what I struggle with. It takes 4 votes to accomplish anything. You have to be present and involved, and not just at the board meeting. It's not just a Matt and Toni show.
Some of the charges included travel and flight upgrades.
Those are standard conferences that we actually have to attend. It's not a first class, type of upgrade. Southwest doesn't have, special boarding, so you go from C boarding to A boarding. So we're trying to get, get to the airport, do whatever. So it's not a policy violation. We are taking a deep dive. The Amazon charges, that's supplies, things of that nature that the board secretary was actually buying for the board. The board really didn't sit down and look at credit card spending. Like, that wasn't the job or the responsibility of the board in the past. Because of this, yes, we are putting safeguards in place.
Cousins praised the work of the interim superintendent and pointed out gains in student reading scores and enrollment. There's also a plan to fix the transportation problems that we all saw at the start of the school year. You can watch my full interview with Cousins tonight on KSDK.com.
Thank you, Brent.